One of the huge myths about menopause is you can't work out as intensely as a young person. And I can tell you, I can work out intensely. And so what I'm going to do is break it down for you in this video, what type of cardio is best for you at the time of menopause. Hello fam, and welcome to my channel. My name's Melissa Neal, and this channel is all about helping you, if you're a woman over 40 or like me over 50, get in amazing shape. And one of the things that there's been so much talk and debate about is cardio exercise. So I'm going to break it down in this video exactly what you should be doing at around the time of menopause. And actually, the first thing to say is the best type of cardio is the cardio that you can stick to in the long term. So I am walking here, and walking is absolutely fantastic. I love it. I used to love running, but I don't love running anymore. I love walking. I'm currently getting in 15,000 steps per day, and I'm actually losing body fat, getting lean by walking, and that's probably the easiest thing that you can do. And what's amazing about walking is there's loads of health benefits. Anyone can do it. You are actually going to increase your life expectancy just by incorporating something like 4,000 steps per day. You're going to increase your life expectancy by doing that, and it's cheap, it's free. Everybody can do it. It's absolutely free. Now, what I absolutely love about walking is women over 40, we need to build and retain our muscle mass. We've lost muscle through the aging process, and I absolutely recommend that every woman over 40 does some kind of resistance training to build muscle. So what you need to be doing is the kind of cardio exercise that actually supports that, and walking does. It means that you're not going to lose muscle mass if you incorporate walking. So that's really important. It's going to enhance your muscle mass, if anything. The other thing that I love about walking is most women can do it. What you can find at this stage in life is you are starting to get extremely fatigued. Now, I went through a period of getting massively fatigued, but it doesn't matter. You can still fit in walking, even if, you know, sometimes I'm really kind of tired at the end of the day and I think, do you know what, I can still kind of get up and walk around the block. That's okay. But if somebody said to me, oh, you've got to go out for a jog now, that would be really difficult when you're extremely tired. Let's talk about intense cardio. Now, with any kind of intense cardio, you have to be careful, because as a woman over 40, you can actually overdo cardio. I'm not talking about walking, I'm talking about running, potentially cycling as well, any kind of cardio on gym equipment in the gym. If you're doing too much of that, I always recommend 30 minutes or under. If you're doing too much of that, then what's going to happen is it's going to cause you to lose your muscle, and you can't afford to lose muscle because you're already losing muscle at a rate of 1% per year. And so if you're doing too much cardio, intense cardio, what's going to happen is you're going to lose even more muscle, and muscle is the thing that gives you metabolism. So the more muscle that you have on the body, the more your metabolism is going to improve, and that is one of the reasons why your metabolism has actually gone down when you hit over 40 and around the time of menopause, is you're decreasing muscle. So you don't want to do anything that's actually going to make that worse, because that's the thing that's going to give you metabolism. In other words, your basal metabolic rate will be better the more muscle that you've got on you. And it doesn't mean being bulky or like a guy. All it means is actually putting the muscle back on that you've lost through the aging process. Having the same body composition of a 20-year-old is actually going to make your metabolism better. That's what we're talking about. We're not talking about looking like a stage competitor. It's actually quite difficult to achieve for most women. So what we're talking about is putting the muscle on that you've lost through the aging process. There is another type of cardio as well as walking that will support muscle, and that is high intensity interval training. A lot of people are resistant to this because they believe high intensity interval training means high impact, and it actually doesn't. You can do low impact high intensity interval training, and I've actually got these in my programs. Follow along low intensity workouts, so they don't have to be jumping around. They can be done with you firmly on the ground, or like a rowing machine or a bike, something like that. But what I love about high intensity interval training, and I mix that up a little bit with my walking, but I don't do a massive amount of it, is I love it because it burns calories and it actually improves your metabolism. So if you can fit that in, it is absolutely amazing. More people can do it than think they can do it. And you know, I can, even though I'm a 56-year-old woman, I can work out just as intensely. So I can get my heart rate up to 160 beats per minute and maybe more sometimes. I can work just as intensely as a young person, and it's a massive myth that you can't work out as hard. But what you do need is more recovery time. So when it comes to cardio, you've got to make sure you're getting in your rest days. So you don't want to be working out every single day unless it's walking. Walking you can do every single day, but other types of cardio like HIIT cardio or any type of intense cardio, you do need your body to rest from that. The key takeaway from this video is cardio. Walk as much as you like. Any type of intense cardio, keep it down to under 30 minutes. And by the way, I'm only doing 20 minutes at the moment of intense cardio. And if you can, make that high intensity interval training.